What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at Team of the Season, Soyuncu. I'm going to call him Kaglar because I will not remember how to pronounce that name. I've already Googled it to figure out how to pronounce it right because me and pronunciations just do not go well hand in hand. But we packed him right at the start of the Team of the Season. He was the first BPL Team of the Season we have packed. And I think... is it the only? Oh no, we got Robertson. I was thinking then, I was like, how many have I actually packed in terms of BPL? But yeah, we've got 2 so far in terms of BPL. We are waiting for obviously upgrade packs and we should get a few more. Obviously the BPL guaranteed. Red picks, we should be hitting some nice picks soon. So we've got the Leicester centre back Kaglar to have a look at and see basically, is he worth it? He's about 170k at the minute. I can imagine he will probably drop considerably until the Team of the Season rewards on Thursday, and then I think he may go up a little bit on Friday when he's out of packs, but very, very little amounts, I can imagine. He is the lowest rated alongside Henderson, so he is going to be one that is commonly packed, and he's going to be one that realistically not a lot of people will want. In terms of linkability, obviously it's going to have to be BPL because I don't think there's a major amount of Turkish players that realistically would be in a starting lineup this year. But regardless of that, I think the one thing I like about Team of the Season is it includes everybody. In terms of like these sort of players, that even if you say like a low rated player gets it, you've just started the game or you've only been playing the game so much, you're a casual player, you're not grinding the game like me and I'm spending ridiculous amount of hours on it, you get this card and he's not a bad card. Like, it's not terrible. Yes, in comparison to like VVD, Joe Gomez, got into an extent, but I think even then this guy may be better, but he's not that bad, and he can really put up a fight in terms of the defensive side of him. He's got 82 pace, 88 defending, and 89 physicals. For me, I think that's relatively good for a centre-back. He's got 2-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot. The weak foot's absolutely beautiful. Medium with 6'1", and then traits none. But what have we got? We've got 76 stamina. It's on the lower side, but I think a centre-back definitely can get away with that. We will have a look at that in greater detail in the match because I feel like we need to see what he's like in kind of like 75th, 80th minute because that's when the big moves are happening. If you're 2-1 up, they're going to be constant pressure and we need to see that he can keep up with their attack. So that's something we'll be looking at. But he's got 92 strength and 97 aggression, which is absolutely phenomenal. 97 standing tackle with 93 slide. Absolutely perfect. We've got 84 interceptions, 82 defensive awareness, and 80 heading accuracy, all on the base. That is without no chem style. I've whacked an anchor on him. I feel like a shadow may be better. Just to get that pace up that little bit more, it would take it up to 94, which obviously is plus 12 in terms of shadow. With the anchor, you only get a plus 5, but he does get that extra bonus on the physicals. Even though, realistically, I'd say a shadow would be better, but I'm just not going to put a shadow on him. I can kind of hazard a guess of what he's going to be like, because I think a shadow only does so much. I feel like even if you was to give him a shadow, it wouldn't feel like a 94 pace. It would feel faster, but I just don't think in mentally it gives me that much of a boost. But we've got a plus 5 on it already, so it'll go up to, what, 87 at the minute. We've got 81 composure, which... again, it's not great. I like at least, say, like 86 to 87 plus. But it's better. It's better than a lot of them that have got 60s, 70s. 81 is still a good composure. But obviously, it will leave you open sometimes. 87 balance is nice. 79 balance. It's borderline average. 91 reactions, fantastic. He's got 89 short pass, which again is really good for getting it out of the box. So realistically... if I was to give him like a rating right now, I'd probably give him like a 7, I'm thinking. Just based off everything, I'm thinking he's a good... he's probably like a mid-tier good centre-back, and then probably like more on the lower end of the Team of the Seasons that we're going to find. So realistically, if you're not able to buy the major Team of the Seasons, he's probably on the line, just under the lines of like a gold Virgil or something like that. In terms of the meta, Virgil will be better, but in terms of stats... this guy definitely shapes up. So let's jump into the first match. We've had enough talking, and let's do some gameplay. Kaglar doesn't get it, but Henderson's come to get it there. Henderson with a one-handed save again. Kaglar not getting too close to him there, but Kaglar makes the save. Oh, and I've gave it him back. I gave it him back. And we've won it back again. Lovely. Kag. Oh, into Henderson. Oh, God, dangerous defending there. Kaglar watching Neymar. I know I shouldn't be defending with the... funny enough, yeah, shouldn't be defending with the defender, but Kaglar's managed to see him out. He's not really done too much. He's just been a presence. Kaglar versus Lineker. Oh, he doesn't take it off the AI, but Lineker makes the bad pass. Doesn't really have to do too much defensive duties. Kaglar again. He's going to watch the cut in. Again, he's gone away from him, so he's not really had to make a tackle there. This is where he will do potentially. It's poor from me. It's very, very sloppy defensive work there from him. His agility maybe having an impact there. Kaglar's going to watch him. Vinicius. He's going to change over. Lovely stuff from him. Takes him into half time. Takes the ball off him. It's not the greatest of defensive duties from him. We're definitely having better shots than him. I feel like the possession is definitely all of his. Kaglar versus Lineker. He's found him. All over him. That's what I like to see. I do find his jockeying is a bit slow in comparison to some of the defenders. Some defenders have got really, really quick, very agile defending, and it just seems like he's just that little bit off the touch. Kaglar versus Neymar. Oh, he manages to make him get a mistake. Kaglar watching Lineker. Gets enough. The second defensive duty was, again, not very great. We're struggling to defend against this guy. He's really come to light. Like, I think the first half, he really wasn't putting in anything, really, bar from maybe having a bit of possession. Now he's really putting in a decent amount of effort. Kaglar with the interception again. Oh, Kaglar taking that tackle last minute on Traore, and he manages to get the big boy challenge. Oh, Kaglar being in the right position again. Very nice defending from him. He's in the right positions. He may not be the most amazing centre-back in the world. What a save from Henderson there. That caught me completely off guard. Kaglar with a great tackle on Traore. He's going to make a run as well. I wanted to pass it to him, but... Oh, Kaglar with another challenge. Oh, and I'm giving it away. Henderson away. Oh, he bottled it, but Rio is there. Henderson... Oh, okay, Henderson's not coming to get that one either. Kaglar, lovely away. Sees it and plants the run going early, which is great because he manages to get way ahead of time there. Kaglar, great tackle. Oh, what the hell is going on there? Kaglar's sweeping up again. I don't know why I don't know why he turned that way. I was looking to go out and he decided, you know what? In fact, let's just go the other way. Kaglar gets the head. Rio with the next, and we're out. Come on, here we go. Soy. He's watching him. He's watching him. He's pushed him into the corner. Get him back there. I'm terrible for bringing the defenders out of position. So that tends to be always my downfall when it comes to the defending part. And obviously with himself not being the most agile. Oh, Son's just absolutely done him. Luckily Robertson's there. It tends to be my downfall with these centre-backs is I always move them out of position and I cannot help it. If they're there, I just use them. So I need to kind of learn how to do that better. And then obviously Henderson will be saved a lot more. Oh, very, very risky, but he manages to take the pass off. Oh, what a tackle from Soy. Can we get a ball across? Can we get a bit of a counter on the go? Oh, Henderson with a beautiful save on that one. He is actually doing really well. I'm going to say that, and now that's going to be a goal. No, it's not. Soy's out. He's doing really well. I think there's a couple of goals where I'm thinking, yeah, he's probably made a little bit of a blunder. But I must admit, defensive ability against some of these teams, like, genuinely have been atrocious. So I want to say that he's done well for my ability in these rivals. I've been rushing a few games, not really playing my best football, trying to get the reviews, the clips kind of players. Especially when you do a centre-back and a goalkeeper, it's very, very difficult to kind of get it naturally. Because obviously the main aim is them not to attack. Soy with the AI block. We got to love it. We take it where we get it. Soy, I saw that one out. And he's got the pass into Roberto Carlos. Vardy. Carlos. Vardy. Perez. Are you onside, Perez? Right foot. Oh, he's finessed it. And Felipe Anderson's managed to get the bag one. We've got 4-1. Perez nearly bagging his first goal for the club, but it's just been saved. And we've managed to get a rebound with Anderson there. So what can we say about Kaglar? I can't pronounce his last name. That's what I can say. The Leicester centre-back, I was pretty spot on. I think personally he's a 7 out of 10. For me, he's a good centre-back, a bit bulky when he turns. His jockeying isn't quite amazing. I think that comes from having the balance at 79. Maybe that's something we look at instead of going for the pace. Maybe we go something with dribbling instead. I think they're the options you're going to have to take. I think realistically, you do need pace on the card to some extent. I don't think you need a shadow. Like, you could easily rock it, but I think that balance is a big key for him. And I just reckon that he could be a lot better with that extra bit of support when he's jockeying. Other than that, defensive ability was nice. Made some really good tackles, really good interceptions and blocks. Physicality is incredible. Pace-wise, I didn't notice too much of an issue. I think it is his turning circle. It's his movement. It's his turning. It's all that little bit slower. If you compare him to the top-tier defenders, he's not on their level yet. But it's what we knew. It's exactly what we knew. But if we was comparing him to, like, Gold Hummels, Lenglet, Umti, he fits right in. He fits at the top tier of them. I think he's just under Gold Virgil for me. And very much near, like, Ramos Gold. If anything, similar like that. But he is a special. Realistically, 170. I probably wouldn't pick him up for 170. I'd wait till red picks at the very least if you want him. If you are struggling for coins, I think there is other centre-backs out there, if I'm honest. He's a nice centre-back, but I just think he's very average. And it's exactly what I said at the start. He's a 7 out of 10. He's a little bit above average. But that's all he is. In terms of team of the seasons, he's bang right average. Probably on the lower scale, if I'm correct. I think he's probably better than Pepe, but realistically, he's going to be one of the lower standard sort of centre backs we're going to see in team of the season. But I think you could use him. I just really wouldn't put any coins into him. If you've got him untradeable, then to be honest, that's not a bad thing. But I think realistically, if you're going to go out and buy him, don't bother. Go and buy like Virgil or something. How much is Virgil's gold? I would personally go and buy Virgil 100%. He's chilling at 200k. If you think about you're spending 170 on him, literally 30k more and you can get a 90 Virgil that for me is 10 times better in terms of meta ability. Stat-wise, like he is technically better, even with the agility and balance. He just seems better. It's a weird one. It's hard to kind of compare with Virgil because he doesn't necessarily have the greatest sort of balance, agility. He has good composure, like 89 is pretty decent. But then everything else is kind of like, it's very average for a defender. But it's just meta. He's just a very meta player. So I'm going for 7 out of 10. Make sure you like it down below and subscribe. Go check the socials out. Go follow on Twitch. All that good stuff. It always helps out the channel. And if you obviously do enjoy them, a like is always appreciated. And apart from that, I'll see you all for the next one.